Ooh. Studio lights are warming up. Wonder what for. Hey guys, Brony General here, back with another video. And today we're going to be doing a little look on this. But before I tell you anything about this, I do have to make kind of a quick note about why the channel continues to go into disrepair. And it's pretty much this. Obviously I don't make money off of YouTube. Between the niche audience I have and the way I do YouTube, that's just never going to happen. So it's more of a hobby for me. And it seems like with every bout of inspiration that I get to do YouTube, something in life comes up to screw up my time scheduling and make it where I have no time to put any effort into making YouTube videos. I do want to do it, but it's not a very encouraging world we live in right now. Welcome to the second coming of the Great Depression to all my American viewers. But yeah, that's pretty much why things has been the ways they's been on the channel here. Trying to get more out for you guys, but it's been a lot of just work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home, and there's no YouTube content to be had there. So, with that being said, let's get into the video about this lovely beast right here. What is this? This is a 36-inch beast of a TV, RCA ColorTrak Plus. Console floor unit TV. Then I also have this dang near matching VHS carrying box to go with. Now let me look at the chassis here. I believe it's a G35 something or other. It's a G35 733 something S. It's hard to see. But yeah, this is my new living room television set. It's a 1999 model, making it one of the last dying breaths of floor model console TVs. And it's kind of a cool example of one too, because it's in phenomenal condition. I mean, the wood veneer is great. There's no marring at the bottom. Speaker grill's still in really good shape down here. No screen scratches. The plastics look amazing and singular colored. And the back is still there. So, yeah, the TV itself is in phenomenal shape as far as physical condition goes. And, well, it also has some lovely inputs down there for a floor model TV. It's got a single composite input, which also doubles as an S-video input, which is pretty rare to see on a console set. And then it's also got an audio output in case I want to hook this thing up to a sound system, and then your regular coax down there. No other further inputs that are on the front, typical of console TVs. Looks slick though. I really do actually like the way this TV looks. It's very pretty. But enough about the way it physically looks. How does the picture look? Well, let's give you an idea there. Here, let me turn the volume down. I don't know what's on TV right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, sounds like Top Gear's on. As far as picture goes, once it comes up here, it's in great shape. Now, I'm not going to call this a 10 out of 10 picture tube. It's not. So I would call it a 7 out of 10. Little bit on the dimmer side, like just a little bit. And typical to a late 90s RCA, it's got the fuzzy corners a little bit, and it's a little snowy on RF, but I would blame that more on my television station than the TV itself. As you can see, overall very competent picture though. No purity issues, no convergence issues that I can see. Focus is good, brightness and contrast ratios are good. TV is in excellent shape. Now, I actually wasn't going to do a video on this TV. I brought it in yesterday to get it set up as the new living room television set. I didn't really think much of it because I work with RCA TVs all the time. But Rocky did let me know that a 1999 model floor standing console RCA brand 36-inch TV isn't something people really see anymore. Most of these things went the way the dinosaur 10 years before most other CRTs did, because they're big and heavy and they're RCAs, so people threw them away pretty early. So this one is a surviving example of old people luxury of the 1990s, or at least old people faux luxury, because it's still an RCA. But anyway, let's get an actual good image on this thing instead of RF quality. I'll go ahead and grab the programmed remote to it right here, and then we can go over to input and turn on the PlayStation. Oh wait, I have to turn it on and then go over to input. There we go. S-Video. Now over S-Video, this TV looks wondrous. It's hard to see because of the glare, but yeah, that's pretty good for an RCA, I would say. Look at that. Scan lines are more visible in real life than they are on camera. They are visible, but it is an RCA after all. Late 90s model at that. But as you can see, it does offer pretty dang nice, even, beautiful picture. And it is clear enough across the majority of the screen. We've got a little blurry there. It's a little blurry there. But majoritively, honestly, that looks fine. Looks really good, actually. There you go. Now you can kind of see the scan lines. But they are a lot more visible in the real world than they are on camera. Go ahead and close that here. We can start Gran Turismo up and just kind of demo the beauty of this thing in real life. Sorry about the glare. I can only reduce it by so much. There we go. Start up some Gran Turismo 4. Yeah, this television is, well, now it's going to be in active service here, probably fairly indefinitely. As most of you know, my JVC D series was in this place up until a few days ago, at least. Nothing is wrong with this television at all. Still works phenomenally well, and that's exactly why it's getting taken out of service here. This TV is best suited for an entertainment room, game room, competition gaming, DVD, Blu-ray setup, stuff like that. It really isn't that great in my eyes as a main living room television set, because me personally, let me mute this thing real quick. Me personally, I leave my living room television on a lot, either for background noise for myself or for background noise for Mr. Butcher over there. One way or another, I leave the living room television set on a lot, just idling there. And I don't want to spend the tube on something that's this nice and valuable and complete when I can just go to this big thing that nobody was ever going to pick up or care about anyway. This TV probably would have at some point ended up in a landfill had it not been for me wanting something a little different. But as you can see here, it looks wonderful. I mean, what more really is there to say than that? Let's see, I think there's the, is it over here? Or, yeah, replay theater. That'll work. You can just get some action shots. If I even have any replays saved. I do. Cool. Let's play that. Be a lot easier than trying to hold the camera and drive at the same time. I've tried that in games and in real life. It doesn't work very well. As you can see, the color, the contrast, the brightness, the sharpness, it's all there. It's not as good as a Panasonic, a JVC, or a Sony, but it's there. And you know, personally, I don't mind the soft picture that an RCA has. These are a perfectly normal TV picture to have. Sure, it does get a little harder to read things when they're down off here in the corner or something, if there's a news ticker or whatever going past. But, I mean, overall, it's not half bad, really. And being that this is Probably one of the lesser surviving of a breed that was already dying when this thing was made. It's kind of cool to have it here in the living room, I won't lie. I was a little worried when I first got this TV because when I first got it, it hasn't been on in probably 15-20 years. So the tube was dim and tired looking, but it woke up over a period of about 4 or 4.5 hours of just sitting around on baking. And then a quick dial in later and it looks wonderful. So let that just be a little note to anybody who's trying to pick up a CRT television. If you pick one up and it doesn't look too good right off the bat, let it run for about up to 6 hours. Really let the electronics come back to life, the tube bake back in. Tubes need to wake up. They do. If they're off for, honestly, I've seen tubes go to sleep after just being off for like a week. So if they're off for years and years and years and years, obviously some capacitors are going to need to remember what they're supposed to do. But anyway, that's my 36-inch RCA CTC series ColorTrak Plus. What a wonderful television it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to get to doing more YouTube videos, but I honestly can't promise a thing because with the way life, the economy, and work goes for me, I don't usually have time for much. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to enjoy my RCA ColorTrak Plus here.
I learned you get more for an LED screen than a plasma, cause apparently plasmas are old and I didn't know that.